Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to give you guys a reading today. So please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below. But also in the description box below is a link to my other platform where I do oracle card readings, which is like, this is oracle cards. Okay. So it's similar, but not always. This is pretty much primarily tarot on this platform. So anyways, you guys will want to make sure that you get a subscription to both platforms and watch all of the readings, because each reading will hold an Easter egg of knowledge for you to decode. Okay. So there are messages for every person that comes across this platform in each of the reading. Using your discernment is always going to be key. Okay, but by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior, because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes shadow banning, plagiarism, copywriting, and gatekeeping of my platform and my messages. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit. Okay, now we're going to do the prayer. So I pray that the Most High God can be with us now, along with the Holy Spirit, Jesus, all the ascended masters, the archangels, spirit guides, your spiritual team, our spiritual team, my spiritual team. And I pray to everything on this list, which includes the Akashic Records and the Galactic Federation of Light. Okay, so I would like to ask specifically Archangel Michael that he would continue to bless and protect me, and continue to please help us order our steps when dealing with anything in the psychic or the spiritual realm. Please also block out all evil, any negative evil eye, Saint Benedict as well, blocking out all evil eye, and anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. Now, as I call upon your favor and your presence, Lord, I ask that you continue to give us the armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a really good day. So I'm going to just spit this. Somebody is in the Nine of Swords. I keep trying to get rid of that card. So, okay. So somebody out there, welcome in, Robert. I hope you're having a good day. Somebody out there wants to abduct somebody in the collective. I mean, this is crazy. But they need to watch out, because your ET team of guides and angels and whatever you want to call them, welcome in, Ragnarok. Your ET team may very well end up abducting them. So these people need to be really careful. First of all, I feel like somebody wants to abduct somebody for a sacrifice or a ritual, or to use their energy. I'm not for sure. Somebody's gotten obsessed with your energy. They want to stop you guys from being able to free other people. It's like the overall message. And so that's why they also need somebody's energy to get something going. I don't know what this is, what type of sacrifice this is. But yeah, what was that? Okay, so there is something more. That's what they were saying. There's more. There's more to it. I guess it'll come out in the reading. All right, we're going to cut the deck. Archangel Michael, first card. Look at that. Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius energy that's watching over you. This is the card of flexibility, but it's also adaptation, and it's knowing how to achieve balance. I mean, like the Justice card is also about balance, but this is about personally knowing how to achieve balance. Okay. Having really good management skills or manager skills, that type of thing. Archangel Michael is watching over you. This is one of those extraterrestrial energies that you have Sag in 6th house. Yeah, Sagittarius, this Archangel Michael energy is basically protecting you. The 2 of Wands, they're protecting your creative vision and what you guys are thinking about, where you're thinking of moving, where you're thinking of visiting on vacation. You are protected. Wherever this creative vision is bringing you, you are receiving justice and you're protected. There's no way that anybody is going to put not 1 finger, not 2 fingers. They're not going to be putting any hands on you. Yeah, oh yeah, they just removed a cord just right now on your solar plexus. Good. Thank you, angels. Thank you. So yeah, your guys' energy is really protective. Also, your creative vision is protected. So this is like you embarking on a new adventure. And this also talks about whatever creative ideas that you have or that you're planning on using is also protected by the divine. See, somebody, if they come towards you, I'm not joking, they're going to be in the 8 of Swords. If this person and this group of people, I'm specifically picking up on like a Pisces and an Aquarius energy that want to abduct you. Now they've got an Aries that's working with them, but these people will be going straight to jail, because if you're watched by the heavens, then you're watched by people who have come from the heavens that are on the earth as well. So this is like imprisonment, lack, luster, all of that. Seriously, this person has no idea. Maybe they're going to come across this reading, but it's that they're going to be trapped, basically. You did get the download that the Pisces wants to abduct you. Wow. And you did sense the Aries was their pawn. Yes, that's exactly it. The Aries is like, this Aries energy is somebody that's either, it reminds me of Dave Chappelle when he pretends to be a crackhead. That's the vibe I get from this person. He's like scratching himself and puts, if you know about Dave Chappelle when he pretends to be a crackhead, it's the most hilarious shit ever. He is so funny. But yeah, that's the vibe I get from this Aries energy. This person is not a boss, because the Aries is associated with the Emperor card. So usually Aries can be bosses, but this person isn't. Yeah, this is all about the magic that you hold within. I really feel like your magic is organic, which means you may not even be aware of your own magic, but it's definitely keeping these people from being able to get their hands on you. Somebody wants you to move out of the country that you're in and come to another country, or out of the state that you're in and come to another state. They want you to be like, look at this. I couldn't even get away from this 9 of Swords if I tried. They want to be able to take you from like your bed while you're sleeping or some shit. This is never going to happen. And you may have like a guard dog. There's multiple reasons why this is not going to work. Yeah, your magic just happens. Exactly. That's exactly what I try to explain to people, is that when healers have natural magic, anytime somebody sends us attack, our own energy will defend itself. We don't really have to do anything. So this person is going to be grieving in the 9 of Swords. They're going to be stuck. Good. You have firearms and a vicious, war grade dog. There you go. Literally, I know that you guys know how to defend yourself, but also God is defending you from this. These people really felt like they were going to 10 of Swords, you guys. They were going to steal you right out of your bed and then put 10 swords in your back. This is definitely a sacrificial energy that I'm picking up on, that they wanted to use on you. They wanted to martyr you, like use you as a sacrifice, like what they wanted to do to Jesus in the Bible, that type of thing. Now I don't know. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, if Jesus was sacrificed, I don't think that anything good would come of that. Not for the people that were involved. I think that everybody involved in that was pretty much cursed. Yeah, this hermit energy. These people literally are banking on the fact that they feel like when they come to snatch you up, I was just being shown the cover of the movie Snatch with Brad Pitt. Anyways, it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, they believe that you're going to be in this hermit energy and that you're not going to have anybody around you. I feel like you do have somebody that is around you. You know, yeah, the only centurion who repented, the one with the spear. Yes, he later became a martyr spreading the faith. Yeah. Yeah, I read for that person was the one that had the spear, and I did not tell them. I was like, what the fuck? Like, hell no, I'm not telling this person about that. But they were a really nice person in this life. So, I mean, I really feel like it was a situation like somebody commanded that centurion to go do this random act, you know, like they probably wanted to go to dinner or some shit, and Jesus was taking too long to die. So they're like, hurry up and spear that guy so we can get out of here and go get a sandwich or whatever. But yeah, I feel like, you know, Pontius Pilate, I feel like that energy is cursed. I feel like a lot of the energies that were behind the scenes doing shit is cursed. He came to Christ after the situation. He died for Christ later. Yeah, didn't they all die for Christ in the end? Like, they all ended up dying. Well, the disciples were persecuted by the Romans, like, to the nth degree. So yeah, the hermit energy. These people feel like you're going to be alone. I don't feel like you're going to be alone. Even if you live alone, you have a weapon, you have an animal, you have an intuition, and you also have this magical ability that's going to protect you and shield you from these people's attacks. Somebody could have been literally telling a deity, some type of lower vibrational deity. And I'm so sorry for saying that. This is, well, I don't want to say it's lower vibrational. It's an underworld deity. It's an afterlife deity. It's not a deity of life. Somebody was telling this deity that this deity could have you. I'm not even joking. This is some type of deity. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, these people are going to be forced to handle too many situations simultaneously. It's like a huge backfire. Yeah, exactly. You guys are over here being ready. So anybody that comes to try to abduct you, to sacrifice you, this is the stupidest idea. Truly. It says, rethink the basic ideas behind your work and projects. Why don't these people just like do something else? It says they may be doomed because the basic underlying idea was not sound. Yeah, exactly. These people are living in a fantasy world. I'm also hearing that they could travel back and forth from New York to New Jersey to Atlanta to, like, these people could be moving around. They could be also be going to other countries and staying there. Like, I feel like these people don't have a permanent place of residence. So some type of vagabond energy. What are they called? Nomad, like people that don't have a permanent residence. They go between cities or whatever and live in hotels. The Sun. See, you're over here healing and being in your inner child. You're over here healing. You're working on yourself. You know, you're working on your self-esteem as well. I feel like you have like a ninja mode that could go off at any time. You're also very mentally alert. This is another reason that these people, they have too much shit going on. Too many people know about this plan, and these weirdos, I don't know what group they're a part of, but they have too much shit going on. They're involved in too many different dealings with people, with sacrificing people. These people have sacrificed too many people. They're involved in too much crime. This is always over an Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is your money. It's your physical health. They want to sacrifice you for fucking material objects. What? For jackets and cars and shit like that? No, there's an Aquarius energy and a Pisces energy that's actually losing. They can't perform. they're impotent, they're sick or some shit, and they feel like sacrificing you is going to make them better. No, it's not. God is the one that's punishing this person for doing this dumb shit, literally, for being involved in things like this. So the Five of Cups in the reverse, emotional upheaval, life seems unbearable, separation. These people feel separated from, what I'm picking up in is that the Aries and the Aquarius are in a relationship, and the Aquarius is depleting because she was probably trying to do something like what I'm doing. It could have been being a practitioner, it could have been reading tarot cards, or it could have been something like that. Again, I don't know what other types of healing modalities there are, but it could have been this person could have been somebody in the community that was considered to be like a healer or whatever. This person was using spell work to gain their abilities, and so that's why they're sick right now. And they feel like if they can use your energy to continue to be a creator, whatever, they're basically trying to use your energy to fuel their projects, is what I want to say. These people are going to experience endings and discipline. They're going to be disciplined. They're going to be disappointed because they're going to be separated from one another. And this whole coven or group or whatever, fragmented souls, exactly. But yeah, this Aries person, they could be a veteran, but I was more picking up on a crackhead energy from them. Welcome in, Girl Gone. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Because, these people have to be on some type of substance to think that this is actually going to work. I feel like the people that they've abducted in the past were people that were closely linked to them, and they did lots of witchcraft on these people before they tried to abduct them. So it's like abducting a parent or abducting another, or telling somebody that they're going to take them somewhere. So these people were able to sacrifice people in the past, but it was people related to them, not a whole light worker star seed. That's a complete, and a chosen one. That's a completely different story. These people are very ignorant in the spirit. Yeah, this is all because they want a good harvest. They want a really good harvest. They want your Ace of Pentacles good harvest. You do realize that you have to have gifts and abilities and be doing good things to receive an Ace of Pentacles. These people most likely have got a 10 at Pentacles at best, and they don't have a good harvest. Their harvest is like their cattle is upside down. Their harvest is not good. Like I said, these people stay in hotels and shit. And they definitely, this is meth that this person's on, but it's definitely some type of hardcore speed like drug. But yeah, I just heard meth heads. So again, why don't these people just get off the damn drugs? Then they wouldn't need to sacrifice you. This is retarded. I mean, the fact that I'm even saying this, I feel like it's silly. But I guess stuff like this happens. People do make plans, but the feds have been watching these people. The feds have been watching you. Anybody that uses anything online to talk about this plot or plan to do something to you is stupid. Because they're seen. Look at this. The Emperor, Aries energy. They're seen. They also see you as an emperor, whether you're a female or masculine. They feel like you're a leader. And so why would anybody think that they could easily take a leader out of the community and sacrifice them up to something? This is retarded. This is why I'm literally picking up on Dave Chappelle. I keep seeing that in my mind where he's like scratching himself and shit. It's the Ramphon star of Moloch. Could be. It could be. Yeah, it's they've been wanting to do this, you're right, for a minute, but this Aquarius energy has gotten sicker and gotten sicker and gotten sicker. And so it could be METH or CRACK, okay, that could be causing the sickness, but it's also whatever devilment witchcraft they were doing has caused them to become sick. And they were trying to appear gifted. This could be like as a singer, as a writer, as a like a card reader, as whatever, like whatever they do for their talent. They wanted to be perceived as being like the best, and they want to stay on, yeah. They wanted to stay on top, and they know that you coming up is pushing them back down to the bottom. Yeah, they're having to, this person's running away from the past. They're actually running away from themselves as well. This Seven of Swords, many choices confront them. Only one is correct, the one to leave you alone. These people feel like sacrificing you will have a major turning point in their finances. If these people even attempt to do this shit, your ancestors are going to turn this person into a werewolf or some type of fucking creature where they're going to be hairy and nasty. Nobody's going to want to be around them. They'll be literally like some type of, turn this person into a fucking experiment. But yeah, this is why you don't play with people. Just like, didn't God curse somebody in the Bible to become a beast for a while because they were being ignorant? This is the same thing. Gives me that same energy. This also talks about, the money that these people have attained. They believe that they attained it through this sacrifice, but that's not actually what happened. These people think that they're connected to a demonic force that they're just not connected to. There is nothing backing these people's bullshit other than their own insanity. You're too strong. Seriously, you're too strong for these people. And maybe they specialize in trafficking others, but this is why they're being watched, because they move around too much and everything about them is suspicious. If you saw this person in real life, you would be like, oh my God, that's an op. Right there, that's an op. You're too powerful for this. Your intuition's too strong. You also have so much protection, so much protection. You are seriously covered. There is a King of Swords in the reverse, which is somebody that conceals their emotions, a very intelligent but dangerous man, cruel and self-centered. He plots against you, sadistic and manipulative, enjoys causing suffering and trouble, looks out for his only for his interests, watch out for his actions. Literally, watch out. This is a masculine energy. These people feel like, because I'm not kidding, they take advantage of people. These people will get somebody addicted to substances and then they'll abduct them. They're extremely manipulative, or they'll traffic them. So yeah, this Aries energy. See, I feel like Aries in your chart outweighs the Aries in this other person's chart. Yeah, they were trying to work with your community or get you to move to a new community or create a collaboration. But your soul tribe is collaborating with you because you're the leader, literally. You're the leader and you're powerful of this community. So you are leading these people to freedom, and they want you to be a sacrifice. I do feel like this is because of your spiritual abilities and your shine. Like in Pokemon, this is just random, but Pokemon Go is one of the most fun games. In Pokemon, there are certain very rare Pokemons that are called shiny Pokemons, and you are like one of these shiny Pokemons. Like, they're extremely rare. And throughout the entire game of playing it, even if you play it for years, you'll only come across maybe one of them. Like, that's how rare your energy is. That's why they feel like they could use it to take over the world. But I'm telling you, this world energy is here for you. It talks about travel, vacation. It also talks about a new change of residence. Yeah, the shiny John the Baptist. That's exactly it. It's exactly it. It also talks about whatever you give will be returned many times over. So like what I'm hearing is that this they tried to do this in another lifetime. Okay, well, all I'm seeing about this lifetime is that you guys were some other type of god or goddess or deity, and I'm picking up that Loki, my energy, came in and gave you advice on how to deceive these people. This is the same exact story on repeat. These people want to abduct you for whatever their purposes are. You just need to outsmart them. And you basically already have. By choosing God, that's the way of outsmarting these people. The way to deceive them is to pretend like you don't have your shit together, like you can't protect yourself. And then let your ninja, like if these people come towards you, let your ninja, your inner ninja out. You know what I'm saying? Like just mollywop the ass, literally. Because you have natural defenses and natural intelligence and organic intelligence. And I feel like these people, they are on substances. Yeah, Loki is not, I've been Loki forever, so I'm definitely not anybody's enemy. Not saying I'm perfect, but yeah, this energy is the same exact shit as somebody that's trying to outwit you. It's like somebody trying to play a game of chess with you without your knowledge. Like that's the energy I kind of get. They feel like if you don't have guidance from the stars, this person knows that you're supposed to be a world renowned star. They feel like if you don't have guidance coming from the stars, then you're not going to be. And this could be about that ET energy, but they feel like that you're not going to be protected, dude. You are just as protected, if not more protected in this lifetime. And I do feel like, in this other lifetime, it was another group of creatures, not the same. Like if you were one of the Asir, this is like another group of creatures, like, I don't know, trolls or something like that. They weren't frost giants, but they were some type of other creature. Shape-shifting creatures, actually. But yeah. This also is talking about the divine feminine, how sacred this lifetime is, and how you hold both of these energies within you, the divine masculine and divine feminine. This is also talking about you being a good parent or being a good influence. You may end up adopting children, or you may have children, or you may have already raised children. Like, seriously. You're somebody that's a caregiver, or you've given care to a community. I see this collaboration. Yeah, balancing yin and yang energy, for sure. For sure. It's definitely a rebalancing of it, recalibration. And the thing is that these people think that you're not going to awaken to their illusions. Literally, I swear, if these people even come around you, you're going to know who they are, because they just have that crackhead op energy. It's like literally, I keep being shown Dave Chappelle. These people are extremely upset because they feel like you have something that they'll never have. See, these people, they have some type of occult knowledge, but they don't have wisdom. And we know that spiritual wisdom is much more powerful than occult knowledge. These people, when you have spiritual wisdom, this is why communicating with Odin is so important, because that's the type of wisdom that he holds. That's why he sacrificed his eye for that type of wisdom. But yeah, to be able to see that, to be able to see through things like this, because these people are going to try to send energy to cloud your judgment, so that I just heard the only way is up. These people are on the bottom. They're going to try to send something to cloud your judgment so that you'll easily be swayed. And I feel like you're not easily deceived. This is going to be almost impossible for them to do, because you protect yourself. Yeah, these people are 10 of Wands, the reverse. Okay, so they're complacent. They're frustrated. They've been doing the same thing for too long. Look at this. Other card is a 10 of Pentacles. They definitely, someone wants to make trouble for you, but bad luck is bad luck. There may be somebody named Bluck or Chuck, this bad luck that these people have is not luck that can rub off on anybody else. This is like God personally cursing these people because of their intentions. The moment that they thought something wrong about you was the moment that they invited that curse energy in. So this 10 of Pentacles, this is yours. This is yours. You already have this. This is already something that you have obtained. So there could be another gift that's awakening at this time. You know what I mean? That you have that's coming online, and these beings are seeing it. I mean, there was a reason why these beings wanted to abduct you in another life. I mean, literally. And so I would be looking into who you were, what that lifetime was, and why these beings, why they were wanting to abduct you. The thing is that, you know, the 6 of Pentacles, they wanted to use your own energy to breadcrumb you. This is like definitely sacrificial energy, putting you on the streets, making you homeless. They want, if you're homeless, it'll be easier for you to go missing. So that's where they're going with that. But literally, these people have no control over their financial experience. I want to say experience. They're also experiencing a death, which is, you can thank your ancestors for that. And then they want to take you out of this 4 of Wands community that you already exist in with this 10 of Pentacles. They want to take you out of that. And no, this is like something you've already created. So these people could be like, I'm getting that somebody may make an offer for you to move out of country or out of state. You'll know that it's this op energy. And I'm not kidding. These people are going to go to jail. Like, jail was the first card for them. They're going to jail for this plot. They should not have plotted this shit. Not against you, especially because this other lifetime you escaped these people, then you're going to escape them now. Literally. These people are not going to be able to. I swear, I'm like picking up on these shape-shifting creatures that look like trolls. That's what they look like to me. But yeah, I get that energy, that troll-ass energy from these people big time. They definitely want your light. They feel like your light can cure them of their darkness. No, these people need to just pass away or go away. And they may very well end up passing away while they're imprisoned. Yeah, they literally, I'm not joking. They may pass away with this death and the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, look at all those people fighting. This is like a prison riot. These people are going to be in jail for trafficking humans, and they're going to have the 5 of Wands put on them immediately. Yeah, this Hierophant group that they're attached to, I feel like if there's FBI and CIA agents in this Hierophant group that these people are attached to. So literally, the moment that these people try to even talk about making this move, they're going to be pulled in and what is it called when the cops ask you a question? Interrogated. They're going to be interrogated about it, and then these people should know that they're being watched. I mean, that would be the common sense. But again, these people are literally high on some type of substance, you know. There you go. Goblin Troll Slayer. I completely agree. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they feel like you're going to be this sweet, caring, loving, nurturing energy, and that you're not going to be able to stick up for yourself. And they feel like that your niceness is working against you. No, your kindness is a strength. And these people had better not try to take advantage of you. Like I said, you're very much able to get out of these situations. And if you ever come up to your door and you see a cotton swab on it or some weird shit, like, make sure that you take a picture of what's on the door, call the police, have them come examine it, put it into evidence, wipe the door down and everything. Like, if you were to ever go to your car and see some suspicious shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, they are being watched by your Pleiadian cousins. If you were to see anything suspicious shit around your car door or your front door, like, do not touch it, okay? Because people can put like this little tiny little thing of like fentanyl on something and they can try to drug people. So just be very diligent and aware is what I'm saying at this time. These people have this planned, but you know, they're not going to get away with this. Like this Aries person who's like a crackhead, they're not very strong. They're like super weak. They need to go, they've got a STD also. They need to go to the doctor. The Nine of Wands, these people are preparing to assault you. They're preparing it, and they're going to be very, very mistaken. Literally. They're going to be very mistaken when they come and you're already ready for them, which is pretty much what happened last time. They tried to set you up and you ended up setting them up, and they were taken out in that lifetime. So they've come back to try to do the same dumb shit. Like I said, when I read people's lifetimes, I'll see how many times they've been in one position, being an angel or whatever, how many times I'll see what they've done throughout their lifetime. And usually people will always make the same choices as they have in other lifetimes, especially karmics like this. Definitely chose to try to sacrifice you then and abduct you and traffic you with a spaceship. These people better be careful. There may be a spaceship that comes in, literally abducts them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hold my beer. Where are my knives? Exactly. This high priestess energy that you hold, this intuition, will always warn you of these people when they come near. Your intuition will go off, like, for sure. And if these people were to make an offer to you, like a faulty offer, your intuition would go off. They know that you're this high priestess. That's why they feel, but that in itself, going for a high priestess, somebody that you know is intuitive, that's like the stupidest shit anybody could do. Why I would go to somebody that doesn't have any abilities, that wouldn't see it coming. So these people could be a part of a company, because I just said company. They may say they want you to join their company. That exactly. They don't know that the Palladians are with you at all times, and you have Native American little people, whatever those are called. And those things, fairies are very cute until they become scary fairies. Then when they're scary fairies, nobody wants to be around them then. As Five of Pentacles energy, it follows these people. These people do not have a permanent home. Like I said, they go from state to state, from country to country, and they live in hotels and they traffic people. That's what they do. They sacrifice people. They do it at nighttime while they're sleeping in their beds. These people, that's how people, wow. So they gain access to these people's homes some type of way. So just, yeah, if you ever have somebody show up to your house saying that maintenance sent them, welcome in. Shaman Maria, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, if anybody were to ever come to you and say that maintenance sent them, but they don't have a work order, don't let them in your house. Because these people do shit like that to try to get into people's houses. What they'll do is they'll come in, they'll not have no work order, no paperwork, nothing. They'll get into your house, and then they'll do something to like your window to make it so that it's unlocked. So when they come back at nighttime to abduct you, that they can get into the house. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have anybody that comes that brings you a strange offer, these people are extremely dissatisfied. And it's like, oh, maintenance sent me. No, call your landlord and make sure that maintenance did send them. Take a video of the person and make sure that they have some type of paperwork. Because again, if maintenance actually sent somebody to work on your home, apartment, condo, whatever it is, then that person will have a work order with all of your information on it and the work that needs to be done, because that they need to get paid. Okay. So if somebody doesn't have a work order, they're not actually working for a company. Wow. You are seeing the different scenarios play out in your head. Yeah. God is looking ahead to see all outcomes. That's exactly it. This is because of your abilities and your influence and your importance. Okay. Affluence, influence, and importance. Your gifts and abilities, your natural magic, your natural talents. This is definitely about somebody trying to claim authority over your spiritual gifts and powers. They feel like you should not have this much power and that it should just be taken from you. And they feel like they're going to sacrifice you to do that. these people are going to end up sacrificed. This is that Piscean energy. Yeah. What a bad idea. I mean, maybe this works on other people, and in other countries, but it's going to cause a tower. It's going to cause a major tower. There is an openly bigoted, volatile, nasty Queen of Pentacles in the reverse who is losing money. This person is the person that could be the Aquarius energy that is losing money. This person is also extremely sick. They have a STD or some shit and they won't get it checked out. Yeah, this woman commands this King of Swords in the reverse to steal people's children and to steal the gifts of people's children and to make offerings of them at the crossroads. This is what they do for work. These people want to stop you from creating this body of work. They don't want you helping others. They want you helping them. That's crazy. But yeah, this lady needs to go. Like, she would not be as sick if she would go to the freaking doctor. This Ace of Wands, anything is possible. God is protecting you magically and spiritually. It talks about personal power being at a high point. Tap into your creativity, high energy, and enthusiasm. These people, their energy is really low. They're always like sick. Like I said, they won't go to the doctor about this STD that they have or whatever. They've got a demonic attachment that is riding them into hell, literally. These people are on their way to hell. I don't know what the heck that was going on. Like, I rebuke whatever keeps trying to send evil eye through the fucking internet and whatever these weird little glitches are. I don't know what that is, you guys, but we rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Fuck these people. Literally. They could like watch this platform maybe. They feel like this is going to work. Yeah, these nasty bitches. I feel like these women are sleeping with this King of Swords in the reverse, Aries person. This Queen of Swords is somebody that likes to entrap other people. She's like the person that they send out to, this person likes trafficking people because they don't want to have a real job or a career. This person also has a STD. So maybe these people are sex traffickers and they engage in whatever prostitution stuff that goes on. But yeah, that's disgusting because it goes on with children. So you've got to have some type of demonic attachment and demonic shit going on to be this disgusting. And these people smell really bad. If these people were to ever get around you, you would smell sulfur and like armpit, like sweaty feet or some shit. Literally, you would smell these people and be like, oh my God, like what the fuck is that? Because it's a spiritual smell. These people smell between the legs also, but it's also another smell that's like lingering in the aura that's really disgusting. It is like somebody's spying or sending attacks. Yeah, the screen glitches often. It's just really weird. But yeah, super weird. Especially like, because we're not really doing anything that's explicit. Like, we're just talking about stuff. So I don't know. These people are boring to me. The fact that they spy on me means that they're boring. There's something wrong with them. Anybody that watches somebody that they don't like is weird. Okay. Like, I wouldn't, if I didn't like, it's just like, if I didn't like a TV show, I'm not going to sit there and watch it. This Five of Swords in the reverse, these people, their outcome is uncertain and it will not make them happy. They've lost their nerve. They're weak. I feel like the downfall is these women getting sick with this venereal disease, whatever it is. And then this masculine energy continually spreads it to both of them. So they're sick. They want you to heal them. Okay. Why don't they just go get antibiotics? Maybe this is a STD that can't be healed. I'm not for sure which ones cannot be healed with antibiotics, but I thought most of them can be, is what I thought. So it's been a long time since high school when we took that sex ed class. So I haven't researched it since then. But yeah, these people, maybe they don't know that they have to know that something's going on. To have this type of smell, you would have to know that there is something going on to be like, okay, I'm going to go get checked. But yeah, these people don't want to go to the doctor because they literally are in denial. Whatever drug they're on makes them act in this crazy way. That's why these people are not able to get stability. As to why they want me to just like, yeah, why they want you. It could, a lot of people see the Loki thing and then they feel like they can't trust me. But the people that are really here for me know that I'm fine. So yeah, this Two of Swords energy, this is hilarious, yo. Literally, these people are like blind and they're blocked. They don't have any positive vibration coming to them. They don't have any good karma coming to them. Literally. Wow. The phone just confirmed that. We're listening to a sound bath that is it's supposed to rebuild the chakras or something like that. So yeah, okay. The Two of Swords is what keeps this situation from changing. Again, I don't want to keep going into these people's venereal shit, but they've got some shit going on. The reason that what keeps they've committed so many crimes, they're already on the run. That's why these people will not go to a doctor, because the doctor would type in some type of name. These people don't have a fake name to use. Maybe they were trying to use your identity in the past. Maybe they use people's identities to get stuff and then they take those people out. I feel like multiple countries are onto these people because not all of these people come from this country. It's like a group that's formed off of a trafficking ring. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that's impulsive and opinionated. They have poor judgment. They overspend. These people are seriously overspending. They're always spending so much freaking money. And they want to live this like luxurious ass lifestyle, but that's not like, these people have been broken since they were born. Like, their parents abuse them sexually and all sorts of stuff. So the moment that these people get caught, they're going to say, oh, it was this. Oh, it's that, and it's like, literally, it's not that. This is God. I do not believe that these people believe in God, but they do believe in witchcraft. Yeah, you would smell these people. They would smell like sulfur and like sweaty feet, sweaty armpit, that type of smell. But this is a stench that they can't get rid of. They're all, and maybe one of these women have gotten a BBL. BBLs tend to stink. If you don't know what a BBL is, it's called a Brazilian butt lift. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think what it is the doctor either injects something to make the butt bigger or moves fat around somehow. I don't know. But for some reason, the BBL doesn't always, like, I watched a video about it. It doesn't always heal right. And so there could be like discharge that smells really, really bad. Every time these people sit down or move, they could have to be spraying because their BBL is botched, literally. Somebody wanted to, they wanted to create these women wanted to be like the dream girl, like to every man. But yeah, they've definitely gotten plastic surgery. They're having the Eight of Cups. I'm not kidding. This Knight of Swords in the reverse is also in on this stuff. These people all sleep together. And they do stuff with younger people. This is disgusting. They're going to have to Eight of Cups this idea because they're already disappointed that you take care of yourself and you're not going to be easy to snatch up. Because they see you in hermit mode. They see you being over here, being busy working on a project. So this is why they feel like they can come in at this time. This also talks about they're going to have to leave this job, this location. They're always having to abandon wherever they are because they're afraid of being tracked. Trust me, these people left a digital trail and it's been tracked. And there's also people that were attached to this group that have been put in jail already. Jail was the first card for these people. Yes, they do stink and they leak for sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody myself that's ever gotten one, but I did watch a video about it, and that's what they were saying. Okay, so yeah, you're working on your book, you're working on a project. This is justice though. Like the justice system is definitely causing these people to walk away. I do feel like justice is assured for you. This is inevitable. These people will have to answer for all of the other people that they've illegally moved around. Yeah, absolutely. It will heal them in a philosophical, mental way. That's why they want to use you to sacrifice you so that they can get all of that healing. I mean, these people may not be they need to go to a doctor. I do, before the venereal shit that they have like mutates and turns into something else that they can't get rid of. Because yeah, these people have contracted something because these men sleep together, and because these people are just not using protection. They're not being safe. They're not being safe with sex, and they're not going to the doctor. Like shit, they could go to Planned Parenthood. There's something in America called Planned Parenthood. It's almost in every state, and you can go there as like a teen, or you can go there as an adult, and they will give you, they'll do a STD check for you. They'll basically do everything for free. So yeah, I'm glad that you stayed celibate and sober too. But I don't want you to live your life to be celibate. Obviously, I feel like you definitely deserve to have somebody, but somebody that is on some better type of time than this. You deserve somebody that's actually good. This Four of Cups energy is literally, these people are focused on material possessions, and that's what they feel makes them better than other people's. And that's kind of a weird way to think. But I do think that, and don't quote me on this, but I do think that Satanism does believe in something like that. Or maybe it's Luciferianism that like tags to your clothes and items, physical material items actually mean something. I don't know what they mean. Maybe maybe something about status. I don't know. But that's the type of mentality that I get from these people. You worked there at Planned Parenthood for 17 years ago, briefly. Yeah, they should definitely go there. Literally. They should definitely go there. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. You getting justice is wish fulfillment. These people will be put away for a very long time. Because like I said, there is like men in black following these people. There is more than one type of agency following them and wanting to put these people in jail. And so I feel like the feds have built up a pretty strong case against these individuals. These are the people that you have been fighting against. They're traffickers. They're white collar crime artists, right? Or scam artists. But yeah, that there is definitely a King of Pentacles that makes deals with, they feel like they're making deals with the devil, but I don't pick up a devil energy. I'm literally picking up that these people are making deals with an deity, an underworld deity. I don't know if it's the thing is I think that this underworld deity protects you. And so these people keep thinking that they're making deals with one of these. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder if Moloch was considered a deity at some point. That's the type of energy that I get. This person feels like they work really hard to like launder money and like filter things. But I also feel like, they're devoted to some type of, I want to say that this is like an underworld deity. It could be Moloch, but it's some type of, yeah, it just gives me the energy of an underworld deity. Some type of weird religious devotion. These people are up under judgment for it, though. Like heavy judgment. The last judgment. The last judgment, you are this person's karma. Literally, you are these people's karma. They have somebody that's watching them that's a Knight of Swords that also watches you. Then they have this Page of Swords energy. They turn these like young people into spies. It reminds me of like what Hitler would do. What Hitler would turn people's children against them, so that if their parents ever said anything bad about Hitler, the children would tell on the parents. I don't know if you guys know about that, but yeah, Hitler was just a different type of evil, like straight up just evil. He would turn children into monsters and use them against their parents for treats and shit. So yeah. It's like brainwash, mind control type stuff, through using abuse and trauma. This Knight of Cups energy, these people feel like you want to make a love offer to somebody, or that you are in the energy of wanting to either be with someone or be with something or move towards it. They feel like if they can invite you to some type of, soiree. I'm literally seeing like that Tom Cruise movie, His Eyes Wide Shut. I'm literally seeing like the people in that with the masks. They want to invite you to some type of masked event so that you won't see who these people are, because I think you've seen these people in your dreams. You definitely would know these troll motherfuckers from this other lifetime. You'll know their energy because they just smell bad. The Ace of Swords. These people are not protected. They're not protected by the ancestors. These people have zero spiritual protection. All of the witchcraft they're doing is not working. They're also like got so many obstacles. They need to simplify their life and just stick to one place of living. But they know if they did that, they would get caught. You would find these people and do something to them. Like, that's the inevitability of when somebody has tried to do something to you so many times that karma is like, okay, now it's time for payback. And your magic could definitely wipe these people completely off the board. But yeah, I think that these people think that what they worship is a deity, but I think that it may be Moloch. And maybe Moloch was a deity in ancient, and let's just look it up, in ancient, what was it, Sumeria? Where did Moloch come from? Was Moloch a god? Wow. How did my phone know that I was going to ask that? Yes, Moloch is traditionally understood as the Canaanite. Hopefully I said that right. Canaanite god associated with child sacrifice, specifically mentioned in the Hebrew Bible. So yeah, so he's also called Milcom or Baal. It's the same one. They call it a pagan deity to whom sacrifice was offered at the Jerusalem Tophet. Okay. So yeah, so these people consider it to be a deity. We would consider it to be a demon. Canaanite. It does sound like that. That's so funny. He's a Canaanite deity for sure. Yeah, this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this person, they've got somebody that this person is like actually in your area. They live in the same country as you. So they do have a point of contact. They could be trying to contact this Knight of Wands in the reverse, seeing if this person knows about you. This person does not know about you from what I can see. They may know about you in the spiritual realm, but they don't know who you are in the physical realm yet. Yeah, they're going to discover that you're this Nine of Pentacles energy that is not able to be taken down. This also means that you may end up receiving a large sum of money, like for something that these people have done. They may have to pay some type of restitution or spiritual restitution, which is possible. The Queen of Swords, literally. So yeah, you have gotten totally on bitch mode with these people. You're not letting them anywhere near you. I also feel like there is another female energy that protects you in the spiritual realm that's on these people's asses. Like literally, is going to cut these people a new asshole with her sword. Seven of Wands. Yeah, if you have to defend yourself, like I said, this is an ancestor that you have defending you. And you also have Archangel Michael. But yeah, if you were ever put in a situation where you would have to defend yourself, you would win. Like I said, the inner ninja would come out and these people would be like, oh shit, what did we do? We just thought we were coming up against somebody that was weak. somebody that has only like spiritual abilities, and now that we have offended John Wick. Like that's the type of energy that I get. You would John Wick their ass. Three of Wands. Wow. So yeah, literally these people may come to you saying that they have a new business idea. I feel like this business idea would be like to take your work and then put their label on it. So yeah, they may come with you to you with an offer. These people, this is over. When I tell you this is over, I truly mean it. This battle ends. The Four of Swords, these people are going to be experiencing a funeral. They were going to come try to sacrifice you as a last resort because these people are passing away. So maybe they have HIV positive or something. Or maybe they are HIV positive is what I meant to say. Because like to me, I would just go take well, this would never happen to me because I don't put myself in these situations. But these people that are all sleeping together, they definitely are sharing some type of STD. They've shared it with a child. A child could have been born HIV positive. That's really sad. Yeah, that is really sad. Wow. The Two of Cups, seriously. So you have this ancestor in the spiritual realm that do not play about you, that is like, no, there is a spiritual contract here that will not be broken. You have a destiny that needs to be fulfilled. It like for everybody else to ascend, you have to fulfill your destiny for everybody else to be freed. Okay. And so this destiny is going to be much better than the destiny that you had before this. I feel like you could have been fighting in the Ragnarok battle. Six of Swords, yeah. Problems, unfavorable judgment, and a lawsuit. Like I said, these people are going to be taken to freaking court. That's how you may end up getting money from them. There could be like restitution that these people have to pay to all of their victims and the family of people they tried to victimize. Yeah, I do get that you hold this King of Cups energy, but I also feel like there is somebody that is on your side that's in the justice system that's a King of Cups. Somebody that's very loving and understanding and very wise as well. Like gives very wise advice. And you could like I feel like you embody this energy, but also there is somebody else that embodies this energy. They're not going to let anything happen to you because, you know, you're needed, basically. Part of your destiny. You're actually needed by the world. The world would throw a freaking fit if anything happened to you guys. I mean, we see these people just with their intentions keep causing natural disasters to occur. I'm getting that these people have a lot of people that they've trafficked that are in Texas. Okay. They have a lot of people in like some of the southern states and some of the East Coast states. They've got a lot of children stored all over. And so these people are on a cycle. They go from one place to the other and moving around these children. They're going to get caught for this shit. They're also extremely drained, but that's part of the STD. There may be a child that speaks out against these people or discovers what their parents are into and tells on them. Like this could very well be on the news. The Chariot energy, like I said, this Chariot energy is actually on your side this time. It's like, you know, these energies are not going to allow your peace to be broken. This is about a love offer. Somebody wants to traffic you because you're loved by the universe. That's insane to me. They also want to stop you from stopping their operation. So they feel like if they sacrifice you and take your power, then you'll not because these people know damn well that if they were to do anything to you in the physical realm, that you in the spiritual realm would come back and annihilate them. And so they are trying to figure out a way to take you out spiritually and take you out physically. And I'm telling you, only the Most High God can send, and very rare people like you, only people like you, people like me, people like that are in the chat have the ability to send people to the second death fires. These people, that's the type of energy that these people, that's where these people will go. They will be going to hell. What did I say? Like, they will be going to hell. The devil. Or whatever realm that Moloch exists over. And they're going to have a fun time there. This is so foolish of them. They also feel like you're unaware. Yeah, these people are going to be betrayed. They're going to be betrayed. I get the spy energy hardcore. They're going to be betrayed by people that they know. Because once one person starts talking, then they all will start talking. You still have an overflowing cup of love, a new beginning, following your heart and your instincts, okay, letting your guard down. You still have, yes, gonna adjust your ninja outfit. That's exactly it. Seriously. You still have an overflowing cup of love coming from the universe and a divine pairing, which this could even be you meeting your twin flame online and energetically linking up with them in the spirit. It doesn't even have to be a physical relationship, but whatever it is protected by God. And there is, public fame and recognition that will come to you. Like I said, if this makes it to the news, which it very well could, you could get some restitution for that. These people are going to be betrayed by somebody very close. Criminal acts, they cheat someone out of money, loss of home or possessions. This is also like these people are all tied in. The traffickers are tied in with other agents of chaos that will like, after you're abducted, they would like come in and try to buy your home or sell your home or do some weird shit on paper. It's crazy. How deep this actually goes is actually crazy to me. But yeah, this King of Wands is somebody that watches over you. There's somebody that watches you in the physical realm. This person could have a pet lizard, or a lizard could be their totem animal. I'm not necessarily getting that this is a parent, but this is like somebody that just sees you as a good omen. This Page of Cups energy is who they're going to send to give you an offer and just reject the offer. You don't need to move. Like literally, if these people are like, want to come work for our company, we live in Spain or we live in France. They could be trying to get you to go out of the country to a specific location so that they can do something to you. So that's what I'm saying. But these people do pass through your area, they feel like you would be an easy target. These people have no idea what's waiting for them. They literally are going to prison. All of them are going to jail. All of them are sick. All of them are going to be sitting up crying in jail because they weren't able to get your energy to sacrifice you or to use them to heal. I know that you guys are healers, but I feel like these people need a doctor. They don't need a spiritual healer. This is not, there could be sexually transmitted demons connected to whatever they have, but they need a mental health psychiatrist and a physical doctor that can give them antibiotics or whatever, or give them a concoction of, they need a combination of both because these people, they're on drugs. They're illegal substances, the hard ones, not no marijuana. Okay. These people are like literally on crack, on meth, whatever. They're on some type of drug. That's what makes them do this shit. And then also makes them overly sexual. And it's easier for the demon to latch onto these people through that. So that's crazy. But the good thing is that you guys are protected. You have people looking over you in the physical and the spiritual. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome that you healed your cat. That's so cool. That is so cool. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Again, if any part of the reading made you feel scared, then that part of the reading, if you ever feel scared from anything I say, then that part of the reading is not for you. These readings are to give you confirmation about things you already suspect and already know. And then if there is any prophecy in it, again, it's always positive for you guys. So I wouldn't worry about this person. You're already ready for anything that these people try to bring you. You're like, I would not mess with you. This is why these people have underestimated you. Yeah. Only God has a second death sword. Yeah. And we can ask, he uses it though. For sure. For sure. These people are going to hell and they're going to go to jail as well. So, all right, you guys. Sending you love and light, okay? And peace be with you. You guys are totally safe. You're fine. Continue to thank Archangel Michael, though, for whipping these people's asses because Archangel Michael is on these people like white on rice. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading, you guys. Peace be with you. Have a good day. Bye.